It's freezing cold outside today and almost everything is buried in snow. I thought it would be a great time to get rid of things that no longer add value to our lives. Hi everyone, my name is Kaye Ramos from Well Journaled Blog and welcome to my channel where I share some Christian living tips, journaling, and homemaking. So we have to throw some stuff. Help mommy? Come and help mommy? Help mama? Help mama? Start here. As a new mom, I realize now that the less things I have, the less clutter I have to manage. Less clutter means more time for my family and things I love to do. When we first moved to this house, I was already intentional on what I brought in. But as time went by, things started accumulating. I bought things that I thought would help me in the kitchen but ended up not really using them. Sometimes it's hard to let them go thinking I might use them in the future. But that future is uncertain, so it's time to fully let them go. My decluttering style has evolved ever since I became a mom. I usually remove everything and put it out in the open, then start purging. I quickly realized that it will not work this time around or our house will end up a mess. My baby is taking a nap right now, and only God knows how much time I have to declutter. I started decluttering yesterday, but it's just not possible when she's at her most active state. Today, I have a very clear but realistic agenda to be able to decide whether to throw, donate, or recycle stuff. No holding off or deciding later. Decision must be made now whether I tackle one cabinet or two. Because when I delay, that's when problems start. That's when things start piling up, and before I know it, it becomes out of control. So my strategy today is to deal with one cabinet at a time. No moving on to the next one without fully deciding on what to do with the clutter from the first one. Second is no emotional attachment or buyer remorse mentality. This one is quite difficult, which means I will not keep it just because I want to get the most value for my money. Think about it. If I am not using it, is it really valuable? Did I really get my money's worth? So it's time to let it go. Things I am particularly on the lookout for are appliances and tools that I am not really using, parts and pieces of broken appliances that I cannot use anymore, things that do not align with my values and priorities, particularly my health and my family's health, small trinkets and random stuff here and there. I am not really sure whether I'll finish decluttering this area today because I don't know how much time my baby will allow me. That is why my third strategy is to keep reminding myself to focus on the agenda. Today, K is only for lower kitchen cabinets. I know I might be tempted to clean the countertop or other areas, but I have to remind myself of the task today. Decluttering used to be an activity that I dread and stressed about. I'm a very sentimental person and I associate so many memories with many things. But I only have limited time in a day. I don't have the luxury of time to sort through several things when I need something. I need to have a clear idea of what items are in my cabinet. Now, ironically, I actually find decluttering quite therapeutic, and it is my goal to look for items I can discard each week, whether it's 1, 2, 3, or more items. It's funny because when I brought these items into my home, I had the notion that they would help me. But I would go back to my basic items again and again, which just proves that we don't need that much to be productive. I don't consider myself a minimalist, at least those that have white and sterile homes, as you could see here. Even now, I am still on the lookout for items that could possibly help me and save me some time. It's just that I have strict standards now by being clear on what or how it would serve me. My fourth strategy is to question each item I pick, so I could decide right away what to do with them. Questions such as, what is this item for? Did I really use this? When was the last time I used it? If I really did not use it, then it's time to say goodbye. How many of these things do I really need? No need to have double or triple of them. And what is this item doing here? If it doesn't belong in the kitchen, then it must go somewhere where it belongs. Does it fit my lifestyle or health goals? How does this item serve me? Another thing I would like to take note is I will not donate items just for the sake of donating them. If I don't want to use them for certain reasons like health, I will not give them to other people. For instance, I do not delight in using pots and pans that are peeling off or full of scratches like this, so there's no way I would give those to other people. My fifth strategy is to have a clear exit plan. Things that need to be disposed of will go immediately to the trash bin. Things that can be recycled will go to the recycle bin. Things that will be donated will go to the box I have in the basement. No waiting for later to allocate where they should go. They need to have their forever home right away. I know it could be hard to let go of things, especially if it was gifted to us or we use our hard-earned money. But I quickly realized that we have to keep on evaluating what we have in our homes, but most importantly in our lives. We need to always have a self-check and declutter the things that don't represent us. I want my kitchen to represent my best self when people walk in. I want them to enjoy the ambience of what it's like to have a kitchen that I truly love. Like in my personal life, there are so many times that I tolerate doing things thinking that they're just fine. Actions that are not that super bad, at least in the society's eyes. But then, these are the things that affect myself, my relationship with others, and my Christian life in the long run. Just like decluttering my home, I want to always declutter or get rid of habits that will not represent me well as a Jesus follower. I want to get rid of actions that cause me to sin or not help me cultivate good characteristics of a good Christian. Few days ago, I was reminded by the Apostle Paul about this during my daily Bible reading in Romans 7 verses 15 to 20. I don't really understand myself, for I want to do what is right, but I don't do it. Instead, I do what I hate. But if I know that what I am doing is wrong, this shows that I agree that the law is good. So I am not the one doing wrong. It is sin living in me that does it. And I know that nothing good lives in me, that is, in my sinful nature. I want to do what is right, but I can't. I want to do what is good, but I don't. I don't want to do what is wrong, but I do it anyway. But if I do what I don't want to do, I am not really the one doing wrong. It is sin living in me that does it. What a conviction. Just like the Apostle Paul, I am doing things that I know are wrong, but I still do them anyway. On the surface, they don't look that bad, but when they pile up, they truly affect me as a Jesus follower. Habits like grumbling, complaining, and other more things. The Apostle Paul said it best in Romans 7 verses 22 to 25. I love God's law with all my heart. But there is another power within me that is at war with my mind. This power makes me a slave to the sin that is still within me. Oh, what a miserable person I am! Who will free me from this life that is dominated by sin and death? Thank God. The answer is in Jesus Christ our Lord. So, you see how it is? In my mind, I really want to obey God's law. But because of my sinful nature, I am a slave to sin. The Apostle Paul certainly knows how I think and feel. I want to keep purging and have a self-check of what I need to declutter in my spiritual life and have Jesus cleanse me from my sinful nature. So today, I would like to leave you with a journaling prompt or a question that you could reflect on. What area or areas of my life do I want Jesus to help me declutter so I can be an effective Christian who will represent Him well to other people? Please give it a thought as you declutter your own home or even your own kitchen. I hope that this video inspires you today, and I would love it if you like, subscribe, share, and of course, be part of the well-journaled community. I truly appreciate you being here today, and again, this is Kaye Ramos. Love you guys with the love of Jesus, and see you on the next video. Bye for now.